to say probably the lineup at running back against Northern Iowa, being able to run that choice route. That's something I'd never done before. So, being able to rep that a couple of times during the week and then go out there and do it, in front of a pretty good team was, that was fun. Against Minnesota, yes. That was my first play last year, was lining up at a tight end and caught my first pass ever, so. I think now we're starting to get them more honest with, at the start of the year, guys, teams were probably like, we don't know exactly what he's in here to do, and then, hit him with the throwback pass to Dylan. So now, they have to respect the fact that, I can throw it, I can run it, can run routes, draw defensive pass interferences. So like it's fun. Yeah, it just depends week to week. Sometimes, how defensively, how they're going to play certain things. This week it was, I go in and there was a couple more plays, but the play that I did go in was, I was more of a decoy than anything else, and it worked. We draw out a couple safeties and linebackers, and then Dante gets to hit it right up the middle for first down. So I'm here to do whatever I can. There was some consideration. During that time it was COVID. I never got to go on any visits, so that was part of it. But I wasn't just going to blindly go into something that I wasn't sure. As much as I love Nebraska and my dad played here and everything, it's still like got to make sure everything's the best fit for me, and it ended up being. So I was super glad that worked out. I think there's some different areas of focus. Love the last coaching staff too, but there's just some different focuses that I think may not have showed up all the time last year, but it was just we're laying the blocks, and then finally, this year, as the season goes on, hopefully we continue to show that we've laid the foundation and we're just continuing to build off that. So. Yeah, that was something that when I committed here, that was a big reason why was, part of, it was the coaches and everything else, was also like the traditions here and, growing up here. There's a stretch of like 4 years where like I didn't miss a home game, and I was sat in the same exact seats every time. So, it's really cool to be able to come out of that tunnel, look up and like see like, whatever it was 8 years ago, like that's where I was sitting, like and watching, Taylor Martinez, some of those other guys, like, so that's pretty cool. I do. I think this country was created on the fact that, we're trying to give everyone equal compensation, or not equal, but fair compensation for their work. And so I think, if you can compensate someone for, generating revenue, I think that's always a good thing. I love 1890. They've been on top of, also giving us chances to go out and serve the community, and, being able to, give us a platform to, earn that revenue, and name, image, and likeness. They've been nothing but helpful in our day-to-day life in, so many ways. Yes, 1890, it's really about as simplistic as I think you can get with this. They make it, like I said, like day-to-day, like operations are so easy. We have an awesome team here and over in the offices that, it goes a long ways.